Today is Saturday, February 13th, and that means it's garage sale day. There's, I think 3 or 4 of them that are relatively close, but it's been raining all day, right? So all morning. I don't know if they're going to still have them, but we're going to go see anyway. They're not far. There's one community sale, but I know the little community that it's in, and there's like 10 townhouses in there. So, I mean, at most there can be 10 garage sales in there. You know, I don't know with the rain if there'll be any of them, but we'll see. It's not far, so we're gonna go there. There's one other one, and then there's one more we might stop by, so 3 or 4 of those. And then I'm gonna show you guys, we won an auction, a big auction, 2 of them actually. So we won an auction for 8 Apple Pro AirPods. And we also won an auction for it's 1 full pallet of electronics, about $17,000 worth of electronics. So that we have to go and pay for today. Hopefully the bank will be open and we can do the wire transfer. It's Saturday, so I'm not gonna hold my breath, but we're gonna see, because Monday is President's Day. So if I can't do it today, then I won't be able to do it until Tuesday, which means they won't get the money until sometime on Tuesday. And they usually get the payment, they'll process it that same day, and then they'll get to shipping it a day or 2 later, something like that. So if I could get them payment today, they could potentially process it today and then ship me out Monday, as opposed to waiting to get the payment on Tuesday, processing it Tuesday sometime, and then shipping it out Wednesday or Thursday. So it could just, you know, it could make the shipping time for the pallet to get to me, it's just 1 pallet, could make it a whole week longer. So, you know, it is what it is. It's really good that we won these 2 auctions. I've been bidding like crazy on these auctions and just haven't been winning. That just, the prices have just not made sense. But this one we got, we did pay up for it. There's just under $14,000 worth of merchandise on the pallet. I think there's 239 items. To put that into perspective, the last pallet, the last 2 pallets that I purchased, it was the one auction, 2 pallets. It was $17,000 worth of merchandise, and there was 560 items in the auction, where with this one it's $14,000 worth of merchandise, so just $3,000 less, but the number of items in the auction is almost half. So there was 560 in the last one, and there's 239 in this one. I believe it's 239. Either way, it's about almost half, but the total value of the auction is only a couple $1,000s less, which tells you that there are higher dollar items in that auction, and there's some really good items in there. A lot of it's almost all electronics. Some couple of Legos, some Funko Pops, but almost all electronics, almost all video games, video game consoles, some Apple products, some iPads, some AirPods, and some Beats headphones. There's 2 S20 Plus, I believe, cell phones. So it looks like a really good auction. I paid $6,700 for it. So you're talking $14,000 worth of merchandise that I paid almost $7 grand for. So I almost paid 50% for this stuff. But I think, in fact, I'm pretty sure that this stuff is gonna sell quickly, just like the last one. This stuff is gonna fly out the door, and I should see 30 to 40% of my money back. So if I'm gonna spend $7 grand, I should make $3,000 to $4,000 off the deal. and I think it'll happen pretty quickly, just like the last one. I mean, I still have some Legos, I still have some toys, I still have some video games for that matter that are still selling now, but I'm well into the profit on that deal at this point. So I'm hoping to do the exact same thing here. So spend $6,000-7,000, get the merchandise, have it in and out the door in a month, or maybe even 2 weeks like the last one, and be well into the profit, $3,000-4,000 before the end of the month. That's the idea, that's the goal. That's kind of what I'm hoping to do consistently. That's what we've been trying to do. We did not make a purchase in the month of January just because we just couldn't win the auctions, but we've now won 2 in just the past couple of days. The Apple auction that I won, you know, that one, so that one is, there's 8 Apple AirPod Pros in the auction, and I paid $1,515 even for the auction, shipped to me, no tax. $1,515. There's 8 Apple AirPod Pros in there. I really paid up for that. And I mean, that's almost 80% or so of retail. I really paid up for it, but I did it on purpose because we can get these consistently for that price, for the most part, right around that price, and they're brand new. So when you go to eBay and you look at Apple products, they seem to fly off the shelf. Like, they seem to sell really quickly. There's always way more sold than listed, which tells you they're flying off the shelf as long as you price it right. So if, you know, my thinking is, if you spend $1,500 like I just did, you get these Apple AirPod Pros in, and you list them for what you're going to list them for. You do your shipping, your eBay fees, and your taxes. After it's all said and done, you know, you might be left with, I'm thinking I'll have about 170 to 200 bucks in profit. Not a ton of money for a $1,515 investment. But if it flips in a day, right? If I can buy this stuff, ships it to my house, it's one listing, it's one SKU, it's a brand new product, I don't have to test it, I don't have to research it, people know what it is, they know what the price is, and they fly off the shelf. So I get this stuff in, I get 8 of them, I list them, and they sell within a day or two, and I make 170 bucks off the one flip. I mean, it might make sense to do it. It has to make sense to do it, because these auctions for these Apple products sell for 75, 80, 85, sometimes 90% of retail all day long, all day long. They never, rarely ever sell for below like 70, 75% of retail. They just don't happen, at least on the liquidation site that I buy from. So we're gonna take a shot. We're gonna try it. The worst that can happen is I essentially break even, and then, you know, I've made eBay some fees, made the post office a couple bucks for shipping a few items, but I will have learned. I will then know for sure whether or not these Apple products are gonna fly, whether or not it might take, you know, longer than I expected, whether the return is there or isn't there. So we'll see. And I'm hoping at worst, I'm hoping to make money obviously, but at worst I'll break even, and at least then I'll know, and just not have to just sit here and continue wondering, well, if I do this, will it make sense? It might, but I could, but the return, I'm just gonna try it. Just gonna try it, I'm just gonna do it. In fact, I've already bought and paid for it. I haven't paid for the electronics auction because I just won that one last night, but did pay for the other one, the Apple auction, because I won that one a couple of days ago. Anyway, I'm gonna run around to a couple of the garage sales, just see if we can find something. Hopefully they're gonna be set up. and let's go make it a good day. Have many people been through?
A lot.
Oh, really? Okay.
Tons.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Right, yeah.
It's only 3.
That's what I thought. Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, good little liar.
Y'all have a great day.
Take the Wii and all the games.
He took the Wii and the games.
Yeah.
He just left us with the board.
Gotcha.
If you
Gotcha.
have a Wii, then it works beautifully.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Never say die for the yard sale.
No.
All right, well. All right, let's go to the post office and drop off today's sales. Good old post office. All right, well, one more garage sale here. They're gonna tough it out in the rain. What's up, guys? What's going on? Many people been through here in the rain?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Quite a few. Yeah, believe it or not, the hardcore guys come through the rain.
Okay.
Thick or thin.
There's no Fitbit made of scale.
Yeah. It's first gen.
Gotcha.
She worked at an electronics store, John. She worked at an electronics store. You know electronics will help out. You sell a lot, they do.
No, they don't work on commission. That was Sears.
Brad Johnson.
Yeah.
Hello. Good morning. Is that for sale? Oh.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah. How much?
$5.
That's $5.
Does it work?
$5.
$5.
Does it work?
Yeah. I'll plug it in, so I'll show you.
Okay.
This one is what I use it for.
Yeah.
I like Apple better.
Yeah. If you have an Apple phone,
Huh?
if you're in the iPhone ecosystem, it makes sense.
Yeah, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, definitely you're taken in. Unfortunately, I've been in that ecosystem since '84.
Okay.
I bought the Mac 512K. It's the
What's
6th Mac
this
out.
for?
Yeah.
First one was the Mac 6K.
Okay.
I'm looking for something like
But that's
when
cool.
you put something on something.
It's before they were touchscreen.
Oh, well, no, we don't have,
No,
don't have
like
the
grill
plans.
or like
Don't
that.
have the plans.
Interesting.
You know what I'm
All right, Goodwill, you see what you made me do? I'm back the very next day. You give me some good items, and I come back. All right, I need a speaker. A speaker, we need a speaker. That's something cheap, to be honest with you. I don't think that'll work. It's hard to do with one hand. Just need a speaker. That might work. It's too big. I don't want something that big. This little speaker here might work. I can't. This doesn't come off, so I can't see if it's blown under there. Not that I'd rather be able to see if it's blown. But there's a Sony speaker back there. I think it goes to that system. Let's see. Or maybe it goes to this one. It probably goes to that one. It probably just plugs in. Yeah. I don't see any other speakers. What's this thing? Is this a speaker? What is that? Oh, it's a little USB CD player. What is this? Really old And there's making noises. Model 980i, British Industries. Alright, this turntable is potentially some big money here. Here's a little autism awareness thrift store. I haven't been here in a really long time, but let's just go see.
If we break it down, the technicality. Yeah, I was like, if you really want to break it down and technicality stuff.
It's got wet. It's from 2001. It's factory sealed though. Hot Wheels Car Wash 2001. But it's definitely, I don't know how to think about that. Pogs. Some other good ones in there. And Pokemon. Pokemon Pogs. Marvel Pogs. No Pokemon. They got a bocce ball set. I've actually sold one of these before. They're asking $10. If they were asking a little bit less, I'd probably buy it. But you know. Like back here, they've got like their houseware stuff. Looks like. Yeah. Not sure. Oh, okay, restricted area. won't go back there. Yes, all housewares. Glassware, coffee makers, pots and pans. All that kind of stuff. All the plates.
You remember Walkman? What the joint you were That was shit back then. Nice.
Looks like an old cup. Old Disney cup. Let's see what they have that's Keysway here. Is this the Mansfield Reporter? All we got this time was a speaker. We paid $6, but this is for us. We're just gonna keep it. I actually need this to test those tape decks that we got at Goodwill yesterday. So it's just a small speaker, a little Pioneer speaker. We're gonna put this in the house, plug it into our stereo. We'll keep it and we can use it to test stuff going forward. So $6 investment. But this is actually why we went there in the first place. So score. It looks like the Technics tape deck does work. And this little speaker is in good shape. If we I haven't tried the recording feature, but it does work. Or everything else seems to work. And it's pretty cool how it can play both sides of the tape. Score. So more good news. I think the Sony one works just fine as well. Score.